Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a zombie. I hope you are all doing well on this fine Wednesday. It is cold and rainy still here in Zombieland. Uh, yeah, we jumping into Bioshock. We're gonna at least get through the Neptune's bounty today. Um, First announcements, as always. First, we'll start off with Extra Life. All streams are Extra Life streams. Click the link that pops up in chat or my About Me section. You can donate to Extra Life. I just realized my hair looks like shit, but that leads me here. Um, Yesterday I mentioned that our cat Binx was not doing well, passing the ring. A little bit of rough 12 hours for me. Make sure you stick around. We will not raid out today at the end of our stream. Special. We'll be doing D&D this Sunday. I did have to cancel my vampire game for tomorrow. I'm good right now. But did agree that we will be doing D. Anyways, let's jump into Bioshock. Let's continue left off. Where we left off yesterday, we had just gotten to the point. So hard not to want to play things after this. Yet, I played Baldur's Gate, Alien 4-3, Minecraft yesterday. And yet this was still considering that I was playing. I really, sometimes Xbox, I wonder why it doesn't shut down, because I shut my Xbox down. Forced myself to finish off the last 5 of my great value brand spice pods for Eric. Except got too much cinnamon. It's like, hi Leviathan, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. I would try the whole it's Leviathan thing. It's a goddamn Leviathan, but I throw it her. Not all pure. I'm happy you're here, my friend. Oh. Oh shit, I wanted to show you that. So there's a little thing. Give me a second. This pisses me off. Wires, just for no reason, decided to away. Anyways, when you're on that title menu and you're going up and down between all the options, it actually plays a piano song. Alright, so here we are. Bounty.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
So Atlas will meet us at Fontaine Fishery. And Andrew Ryan apparently just doesn't like people. Boom. Not that we're going to purchase it. Alright, so this is when we meet the other type of Big Daddy is in this map. So we know there's the Bouncer, which is the drill arm Big Daddy. And like I said, if you go to our pause menu, it shows you there are 3 little sisters on this level. No matter how fast you run, you can never hit her. Bam. Like I said, I love that they put Pipe Dream as the hack minigame for this. It's so much better than what they do.
Creepy
Oh,
as
Father,
shit.
welcome in, welcome in. Shout out to you. Like I said, I love that they have Pipe Dream as the hacking minigame in this one. In Bioshock 2, it's just hit a button type thing. Wife shows the sound I used today, and it's hacking me. Yes, I love the hacking minigame in this one. With the exception of the safes are the only one I hate doing, and if I can have an auto hack on them, I will use it. The thing about unlocking that turret now, if it hits the Big Daddy, he will destroy it. Mr. Bubbles! Alright, so that's a Rosie the Riveter version of the Big Daddy. So. We're not going to fuck around with them right now. We're going to let them fight the splicers. What we are going to do is come over here and blast that. Blast him. Whack. Blast. Come on. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. There we go. That was close. I love the rocket turret, but it gets a little aggressive, so you got to make sure you don't run down there because you will die. Alright, let's see. Hi, chat. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I will give you a shout here as soon as we get done with this hack here. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Bioshock was it. Okay, so just like yesterday, when you're more than welcome, my friend.
Now we're cooking with gas.
As you see, like I said, my little bar down there is working now for extra life.
Well, that was a nice shot. Oh, got him.
Oh yeah. So just like the last area, where they're like, "Oh, you should go over here first to do this." Nah. We're gonna come down here, walk over here. Crazy. There's a guy here. I know every combination to this game, pretty much, because I've played so many times. Usually don't get this combination. But if you come in here now... That's pretty gruesome. It is internet upgrade day. Yay! At least there's some good news. So we got that. Now we're up here. We're going to drop back down on the side here. We can get ourselves a little turret. So say, are you getting fiber cable? When at the old studio, our old house, before we moved to this one, we upgraded from basically it's our cable company in town had internet, which sucked, to fiber optics. And about fiber. See, I don't know what Verizon's doing. Anyways, just says so one day they came in and he's like, "Okay, where do we want to set all this stuff up?" And I took him into my studio and he's like, "I'm just gonna put the boxes here and run the wires, and you hook this up." He's like, "I'm not messing with any of this." And I'm like, "Cool, I'll do this, thanks." Or even had the wires ran. I already had the boxes hooked up because I know how it all goes. So. Yeah, if you hack that camera and then hack this bot, you get a bot. So that's what you're hoping for. Most of the time, in my experience, if you get a tech who comes in and sees your setup, they're going to be like, yeah, this person probably knows more than I do, so I'm going to stay out of it. One doesn't have a lock? No. So. Yeah, we have, it was called Metronet, but I think Verizon actually bought them out recently. I don't know, Verizon's been buying a lot of things. Alright, so yeah, we got that bot, and this camera's actually worthless. Nothing ever seems to drop down in that spot. But now we'll follow the arrow that we've looked at all that. No, actually, we're going to go up here. Can't get behind these doors here. We're not going to mess with the bouncer yet. Right, that's not a bouncer. That's That's Rosie the Riveter. That's that Big Daddy. I'm going to come over here. Oh, actually, no, we need. We'll drop down here and hack another turret. I bet it was Leviathan. Have to look sideways on the screen. This screen here, that's my special screen, okay? So there's a screen over here. This is my chat screen. This is my main screen in front of me. And this is, I had a 32-inch TV here. It died. I went to the store and they had a 42-inch. I was like, cool, I'll get that. It's not that much bigger. Same price range. Brought it home, didn't feel like setting it up, just stuck it on the floor here in the studio. Went back to Walmart the next day. They had 50 inches that were $100 cheaper. So I ran back home, grabbed the unopened box TV and the receipt, took it back, got a 50-inch TV and $100. And so yeah, now when I'm not streaming, I actually have to like roll my chair back to play games. But I was like, 50 inches and $100 extra cash. Yeah, sure. Oh. Yeah, that's my oversized screen. So I try not to watch it, but it does show stuff. No, I have a 3-monitor setup, and I'm playing on OBS as I play. This is ran straight to OBS on this monitor, and I watch. All my playthrough is done through that. Yeah, because hiding under this TV, there's an Elgato and a system selector and all that stuff hidden back behind this wall of wire that we don't look at. Because even when you try to organize it, they don't like to be organized. Alright, we got that turret. We don't need more machine gun rounds. I know there it is. Oh, there's a log over here.
We're putting all the bathyspheres in lockdown until further notice. Ryan had us install some kind of genetic device into the thing, so only Ryan and his inner circle will be able to use them without dispensation. But the boys tell me the keys are pretty unreliable. Sisters, cousins, anybody in the ballpark genetically will be able to come and go as they see fit.
Okay, let's... Ah, fuck. It doesn't exist. Anyway, my TVs are dust bunnies, cobwebs, and toys that were actual. Yeah, see, the only time the kitties are allowed in this room is when they get sick. I have them in here with me. But other than that, they're not allowed in here because they like to knock over. Try not to let them in here. Yeah, like the full studio, like here. Full studio. So, like, that's Shay Base side. Her computer stuff for when she starts streaming. Right there, where that London poster and zombie poster, that's where that sweet D&D poster that you got me is going to go. Walking Dead, a bunch of junk, skeletons in the... That's all video games and movies on that shelf. That's game guides on that shelf. Way over on this shelf. Barely see that. That's all D&D books and dice, minis. That's my closet of chaos. We don't go in there. That's just a mess of... Yeah, there's the big... There you go. That's a 360 tour of the studio. All of its glorious chaos. I need to clean it. But yeah, once I get a frame for that poster you sent me, I'm gonna move that London poster and that zombies and go right in front of Shebe's desk. But yeah, it's chaotic mess, and I plan um right around New Year's, I'm going to be taking some time off from streaming for like a day or two. I'm thinking that's when I'm going to take everything apart, do a deep clean, and there's stuff that's just floating around that the 8mm wrench. It's just sitting on my desk. I don't know why. So one of these days I will get around to. And that ain't even the weirdest tools that are in here. Amy has a bunch of stuff over because she also does her cosplay while she's sitting in here. Like, there are hammers and wrenches. There's a box of one corner there. I just don't know. It's just like so much junk. Yeah, there's a lot of cat energy inside of me. I joke that I'm basically a magpie. I just. So we got those guys. Oh, this is why I want to come here. So when you're over here, you want to use telekinesis. There's an Eve hypo. There's a first aid kit. And I think that's it. Sometimes there's ammo up there. But that was the only reason to come back over to this area. I want to know who keeps firing off here, because medical expert. Alright, first aid kits are going to give us more health. Alright, I like that. Like I said, I beat this game doing the hard mode no respawn challenge using only the wrench, and the wrench is always OP. Step back, because sometimes that guy explodes. That kitty's carrying a shotgun, which we have one of those somewhere. Here's our shotgun. Pump action. Four barrel. Or 4 in the barrel. Alright, let's go actually do the story quest now, because we kind of... Oh no, the Big Daddy's already dead? Sweet! Hi, Desolations, let's welcome in. So we didn't have to fight a Big Daddy yet. We still have 2 more.
You have shown kindness to my little one, but are you really a friend to us? Regardless,
I thought that was Richardson.
one brings you a gift.
I don't know my Richards.
Yeah,
Out of
Richard
appreciation.
Simmons.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
She just magically appeared. Okay, so I was going to say next time we come by here,
Listen,
she'll be
he
here.
was
but
another
she
Richard.
drops this off and then
They're
runs
all
off.
dicks to me.
You get 200 Adam.
See what I did there?
Hypnotize a Big Daddy, which we're just going to store that, and then you get some weapons. Right? So now we can buy some more stuff. Yes. Okay, so let's see. Definitely upgrade a plasma slot. And we'll put fire in there. Upgrade our health. Upgrade our... There we go. Nice. Sorry you died. I didn't get a chance to fight with you. Yay. And my turret lives, so that's a plus, because usually that turret gets wiped out. Alright, so there's a spider slicer around here somewhere, so let's go ahead and turn this into a trap. God damn. I was going the wrong way, not paying attention. What is Bioshock about? Okay, so let's do this real quick. All right. How many books do you? There's a big literary tie into this game. A lot of references. Um, there was an author named Anne Rand, uh, who wrote a book called Atlas Shrugged, and it's a very long and boring book. It has some good points, but it's very drawn out. And they made a movie that they had to make into 2 parts because that's how long it is. And the movie sucked. Anyways, in that, all the billionaires kind of decided to say, screw society. They're sick of all the governments and religion trying to take all their money. So they build a private island and they all kind of disappear. That's kind of the idea of Bioshock. Andrew Ryan gets sick of government and the church taking what people make, what people create. So he decides to build an underwater city called Rapture. And everything's starting to go out pretty good, but then shit happens. On New Year's Eve, the group that is rising up against Andrew Ryan attacks. There's death, destruction, chaos. And then you are on an airplane that crashes. You come into the city through a lighthouse submarine type scene. And you are now exploring Rapture. Right now, we are trying to help this guy who called us on the radio as soon as we got here. We're going to help him find his wife and kid who are inside one of those. That's where we are. It is a dystopian. I don't want to say future because it's set in the 1950s, but it's a dystopian world and touches on politics of who should be able to get what you make. Helping the poor, is it good or bad? Should we be forced to help out everybody? Lots of both political and religious and humanity type messages. And we're going to find out more because we haven't gotten into the lore yet. So there's a drug that allows us to shoot lightning and stuff out. It changes our genetic abilities. Well, the people we're fighting that you just heard that's hiding up there, she is a splicer and she is just way drugged up to the point where it's fucked her brain.
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if your heads up to the Warp Master's office and find old Peach a research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. What was that? My friend, you are fucked.
You can never kill her. And usually I have two flying bots, but
Look on the belt. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera and take snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries. Just remember, sonny friend, I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
okay, so we have Andrew Ryan who built Rapture. We have Fontaine who was leading like this group of people against him, and we don't know the whole reason. I mean, I do, but we don't know the whole reason yet because I got their story. Then we have Atlas, who is the guy who we're trying to help find his kid and wife that are inside of a submarine. And we've picked up a few random doctors' names and stuff at this point. That's where we are on the who's who of this game.
Grown man jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
So now we find out that Fontaine is dead. That is a landmine from the Rosie the Riveter bouncer up here, so we don't want to fuck with that.
No doubt he'll wait until after you've done his errands to stick a shiv in your belly.
I said the wrench is so OP'd in that. Before we go down there, we're gonna come up here because there is. And if we hack these, they turn into traps, so. Yeah, any enemy who uses that gets poisoned now, so that's good because there's a couple enemies that always spawn in once you go down and do. Shooting we hear, I believe, is my turret over there. Let's just.
Something must be done about Fontaine. While I was buying buildings and fish futures, he was cornering the market on genotypes and nucleotide sequences. Rapture is transforming before my eyes. The great chain is pulling away from me. Perhaps it's time to give it a tug.
Thank you. There's always a couple guys who show up here. We are going to pause right here because I need to go make another cup of coffee on my Keurig and I gotta use the restroom, so we'll do that. Remember, we will not be streaming or rating out today to anybody. I have a special thing set up for Mr. Binx who passed away, so that'll be at the end of the stream. But we're gonna take a break right now and we're gonna get a drink and go pee. You do the same. Back.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the east coast of Canada. And I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow, Babies, and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
"62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute."
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs, and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
What's up, Extra Life?
All right, we're coming back. Forcing myself to finish off these pumpkin spice ones and these cinnamon vanilla ones I've got. Like, they're the great value generic one, but like they put way too much cinnamon. I love cinnamon, but this is like so thick. Bitter taste. Coffee already has a bitter taste. So force myself to go through them. Power through it. All right. We need to go get pictures of the splicers. Get a camera. Yes, proximity mines. We love these. Those are going to be very instrumental in taking down a Big Daddy. So this is the area we're going to find a lot out about Big Daddies, the little sisters. Hoping that she hits the Big Daddy, because if they hit the Big Daddy will fuck them up. He doesn't even mess around. Okay, so you heard her say, "Why would you take my little one?" There is an audio file that we're going to listen to in a second. Not this one. This one explains...
I saw one of the smugglers having a game of catching on the docks today. And this surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it, he did.
Okay, so there is a slug in the ocean that if it bites people, it basically regenerates stuff. And Tenenbaum found it. But what did she do with it? We don't know yet. We know that she's responsible for the creation of the Little Sisters, what we found out yesterday. Side chat, have you ever played the second one of these games? I think if you haven't, I think you'd get a kick out of it. Yeah, the second game, it doesn't do so much all the political and societal view. They're there, but the main antagonist in the second game is a psychiatrist. And it has to do a lot with psychiatry. Yeah, put her up there because I want to get that audio log there. You don't want to get close to the Big Daddy. Summoning a little sister. There's an audio log right next to his feet, but if we get close to him, he won't attack us, but he'll smack us across the room. And if we attack back, that's when he's going to mess with us. And I don't think we're ready to take him on yet. Alright, so here we go. Listen to this diary. So that is a mother who lost her daughter. The project. Right, this camera pisses me off because you can't ever reach it. So I'm just going to take it out now.
watch. Once he was just a menace, to be convicted and hung. But he always manages to be where the evidence isn't. He's the most dangerous type of hoodlum. The kind with vision.
Andrew Ryan really wanted to go after Fontaine. Fontaine was really bringing down the Rapture vibe, you know. Gets everything Ryan wanted Rapture to be, I guess. And so we find out more as we go, but right now it just seems like guy was raising holy hell against stuff. Now, we have noticed like the smugglers crates and stuff. We're gonna find out about that here in just a second. Here. Eventually, there is one of those hacking gene bank things we can get. That every time we hack, we get health and man or health and Eve. I keep wanting to say mana because you know D&D.
The research camera looks just like one you'd see topside. According to this magazine article I scrounged up, it can also analyze genetic information, parse biological structures, and lots of other $5 words.
Okay, so what he's saying is this camera we're getting, anything we take a picture of, we're going to learn its weaknesses, its strengths. And once you reach so many researches complete, we're going to get an upgrade to our character base. Alright, gotta be fast here because there's cameras and turrets everywhere in this room. We want to collect them all so that we have a pretty good little trap area. I want to make sure we do it in the right order for one. Also make sure that our hands are always full. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to get this. Oh, look, I'm out of mana and now I'm dead. I keep calling it mana. I'm going to keep calling it mana because it's blue. Don't look at my witch. I'd have to take a picture of you, Leviathan, with this special camera, because my cameras don't do that. Want to make sure we get this, and then there's a rocket launcher one that is over one corner and a machine gun in another corner. The reason you want to get all these is because you can turn this room into a death trap for the big daddies, which makes killing the last two real easy if you get them both up here. Okay, that's ours now. Got it. Alright. I love, because this was 2007 when this game came out. I love that Pipe Dream is your hacking game because it never gets old. I never go, oh, I gotta hack another thing. I'm just like, cool, I get to play Pipe Dream again. It's not going to give me the last piece we need, but it did. Alright, so our last one is there. We have a handful of... there we go. Oh, come on, hack. There we go. Yeah, we'll have this whole room now of turrets and cameras, which makes this the safest room for us in this entire city. We'll put that there, put that there. I need one cross section. Alright. Here we go. Little drum. Yeah. So anything that comes in this area is just getting its ass handed to it. And if it tries to get over here and heal, we're gonna stop that. Don't want that. Switch that. Oop. All right. Our turret's just... Ability to power a zombie. You can call me whatever you like as long as... Like... I don't know what the mana equivalent. It is alright, so you have Adam, which is what provides the plasmids, and they are powered by Eve, and so that is what mana is in this. Playing D&D as long as I have, and playing RPGs, red is health, and blue is mana. Always. I mean, so yeah, it just sticks that way in my brain. You'll hear me call it the correct thing once in a while, and then you'll hear me call it whatever the hell I feel like calling it. Which is this? Alright. Not that we really needed a camera in this room, because it really doesn't do it. Proper names are the best. Yeah. I know, you know, game developers are like, hey, we're gonna, you know, not name it that so that we can, you know, have a different thing so it isn't the same. Sometimes just leave it as it is. Alright, we're gonna listen to this one because this is gonna explain a little bit about what's going on. And I'm gonna drink my coffee. So it was illegal to have stuff brought down from the surface. Alright, I hate hacking safes, because I like, never get that one. Oh, it was actually a decent one. And it's being nice, because usually the safe ones are the ones that have the little, just two little pieces up at the top, and it never wants. Oh darn, the enemy triggered my stuff. I'm just gonna let the bots take care of it. So, Bibles were contraband. You guys are so noisy in the other room, I swear. Yeah, Bibles and crosses. This is all contraband in this, like the police storage area.
Jesus loves me, this I know.
Okay, so
Give me some snaps on those spider splicers, and don't come back down here till you've got my research.
and you can take multiple pictures, they just get less and less rating. Then you can't once it's down its lowest score. But this will give us, there's an achievement for maxing out everyone, but like I said, I've got all the achievements except for the DLC games, and I've been working on them. Alright, so now we can go back this way and do some research, or we can go this way. Let's go this way. That Gatherer's Garden's broken. Okay. This is Security Bullseye. This is a fun one, but we're not going to use it, so we'll put it away. Shoddy and Shell. So, alright, so we want to get... I made that look way too easy because I've actually fucked that situation up several times. I can't even tell you how many times I've... There... Done. Fine. Up and downs. Another one. Here, 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 there. So here's some more info on the slugs. So before we go further, we found out yesterday that Tenenbaum was a Jewish child in a concentration camp, but she was a genius. So the German scientists brought her in as the Das Wunderkind, and she got to work with them. So she, even though she wanted to know why people were short or why people were dumb, as where the Germans wanted, blonde hair, blue eyes, she thought that was silly. But she's like, now she's like, I can change the genetic structure of a human using stuff from the slugs, endless possibilities. Which then we also know that helped bring Steinbeck, who we killed yesterday, who went crazy because now he could God surgery anyone to be as pretty as they were, even though they were never pretty enough for him. That kind of gives you an up to date on those characters.
If things were bad enough, it seems that even our water system sprung a leak. Yeah, that's right. Irrigation system in our...
You have the research camera? Good. Guess it's
All right, so
for old Peachy. Take the man's pictures and let's get the hell out of this place.
we know that that guy was the kind of like master engineer. And he's the one who told us that, they need to heat the pipes or the pipes are going to crack. And if they crack, they're going to flood and everyone dies because we're underwater. So he was basically saying that shit's breaking and dying and we're all going to die. But then, Atlas had to butt in because I walked too far, I guess. I don't know. Basically, like I said, for the achievement, you need to take pictures of everybody and max them out. I don't need that achievement because I've gotten it already, but it does help you also. That's what's right there. So, I will say that was one of the annoying mechanics of this game, but. Okay, so I'm just going to store this one, but this would allow me if I go into a crate and there's nothing there, or if it's like, oh, hey, look, here's some bullets and that's it, I can hit a button and re-roll what's in. Shit, we're out of film. Film in this room.
The death penalty and rapture. Council's in an uproar. Riots in the streets, they say. But this is the time for leadership. Action must be taken against the smugglers. Any contact with the surface exposes rapture to the very parasites we fled from. A few stretched necks or a small price to pay for our ideals.
Yeah. Ryan was so anti anyone ever finding his precious city unless you were invited that he was okay with hanging people.
We tricked you, monster.
Oh, where are you? I'll try to get hers because eventually, yes. So now we can harvest their organs and use them like first aid kits. This, oh, this. This is another camera that can't reach. But you can just put it out of its misery. Go. Did someone say harvest organs? Yes, yes we can. This side. Now, you noticed there's a certain phrase that keeps getting said whenever it wants us to do something.
They sent it, didn't they?
Looking for that damn spider slicer. In here. He took off. Come on, give me the one I need. There it is. Take my game plan out here. We don't need any of that ammo, I don't think. Nope. All right.
The thought of me wife and child hiding in that filthy submarine makes me blood boil. Help me get them to safety and I'll be in your debt for life.
Got here. Splicer. Security camera. That guy there. That's everybody electrocuted. Ah, it's the one I hate. Hate that one because it's so small. It goes so fast. Whee! Go.
You don't know.
We didn't hack this, did we? Oh, all right. Hack it. Yeah. Really did need to hack up, but like I said, it's great having those set up as a trap. Okay, so is your old static discharge not slowing down enough? Upgrade to static discharge 2. What that's going to do is again, if anyone does any melee damage on us, they will get electrocuted. Now they get electrocuted even more, which is great. Audio log there, but I want to first loot this. Two audio logs, okay.
I'm closing in on the whole ring. I'd pat myself on the back, but let's face it, these aren't exactly bloodthirsty desperados we're talking about.
Alright, so there's Sullivan, who's the police.
But this leader, there's this Fontaine. He seems to know his way around the grift. He keeps his nose clean, but not so clean that the right people don't know he's not to be trifled with.
Fontaine's definitely grift. You find out so much. Like I said, there was a book. What is the name of that book? I used to have this book because the lore of Bioshock is so incredibly crazy. Until you get to the third one. It is called Rapture. Check it out. I will put it in. It is a long read, and it's a little dry at some point, but that should take you to it. Hopefully.
Diane, my dear, I'm sorry, but I'll be late again tonight. Rosenberg is demanding to speak about this Fontaine business. I'm trying to build a proper financial market, and this idiot keeps going on about this, genetic modification, that. I'll go spend an hour pretending to pay attention to the poor fellow and be home as soon as I can.
Right, so we know that Diane McClintock was at the bar waiting for Ryan, who was never showed up. When the attack on the bar happened, she was injured, went to Steinbeck, and that's the last we heard about her. Knowing what we know about Steinbeck, she could be dead. But we know that she did get out of the initial surgery, and Ryan never visited her the whole time she was in the hospital. Nitro Spicer. It costs $5 to open these. Machine gun rounds we don't need, but having this... Excuse me. If I... Oh my god, we stopped picking up the damn rocks. What? Yeah, that's what I... You could come back and get those landmines later, which is a good thing to have. Nope. Someone set off my security system. Good.
disagree with you.
Alright, so you remember the audio log we picked up about the mother looking for her little girl? Their room is here in this building. Also why I said, you know, instead of going right where they tell you to, make sure you pick up the audio logs, because this one here's code 5733, I believe it was. Of course. Don't want to hack it. Yeah, we can go back and listen to. Let's see. 753. I had all the numbers. We're not going in there yet.
Who's there?
Yep, I'm out of E. Nice. Gotta be careful. Like I said, my controller seems to stick, and that's why I fire off a lot of shots. So, you get it. Fuck. I hate that one. I hate the 5x5. I would love to live on.
Here to visit the scum of the earth?
Oh yeah, Fallout definitely took the 1950s music, and you will actually hear some of the splicers singing or humming the ink spots.
Mr. Ryan, I believe in Rapture, but that doesn't mean we always win. Fontaine Futurists
Yeah,
is the
the
biggest
1940s, well, 1920s through 1950s had some great.
thieving and smuggling. We must make it clear that we won't touch his business interests. We sit on the council because these poor sods trust us, not because God gave us a check.
Yeah, I think pretty sure I bought the soundtrack to this game. I know I have all the Fallout soundtrack. Era music. All right, so this is the apartment of that mom who is looking for her kid. Look like things are well. I don't know why you would board up a window. Take some money. I mean, art decor post. Oh no. Hey, we're having a moment here, man. Some people are so rude. So looks like mom and dad decided to opt out. Let's see what her body log. So you want to listen to that and hang out in here to get this. Just gonna shorten the alarms on camera. But yeah, that's pretty sad.
Just be you in the city.
Alright. So we could go turn the camera in Peach. Or we could try to take out the big daddies. I think we're going to take a break on a coffee. Gotta pee. So we're going to take a break, and I think we'll take down the two big daddies in this level before we fight Peach. Because once we fight Peach, then we get where we need to be, and things will be. I think that'll pretty much be the end. Like I said, we will not be streaming or raiding out to anyone tonight. I have a thing set up for. I'll show you guys all at the end of the stream. But right now, we're going to take a break because I gotta pee and need more coffee. I need more. We'll be back.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the east coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
10 million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow, Babies, and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
"62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute."
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
$10 million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
Okay, we're back. Coffee with Pee. Also took a moment and looked up that song we were listening to there. The 1937 song by the Andrews Sisters, "Die mir bist du schön," which is German, which means "with me you're beautiful." All right, yeah, it's 19. Make some calls for. Okay, thank you, Desolate. We will be back. Oh no, we're already back. Duh. Brain doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna set up to fight a Big Daddy. There's always a guy who's destroyed our camera over here. Let's set up a turret. Turret. Hack it. That'll help us with any Big Daddies that are in this area. Try to get it. I think we're almost. Yeah, she definitely identifies Fontaine's power, though. We don't have any Big Daddies here. Alright, so we've completed all of our search on him. Oh shit, we got 2 Big Daddies? This could lead us to a problem. First, let's take care of the guy shooting at him. Alright, so first we're going to take some pictures of everybody. Got that guy there. Rosie. Because it's Rosie the Riveter. Okay. Take a picture of a little sister. Take a picture of this Big Daddy. Sister. Alright. This could be a suicide run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save right now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up landmines and try to lure the Big Daddies through a land. I did not set up landmines. Switch to proximity. I try to set up a landmine field here that maybe they'll chase me. Chasing. If I can get them up here where all of our turrets are, we can definitely take him down.
Are you afraid of me, monster?
It's gonna be tricky because we gotta run back through those landmines. They go. Have a little. Nope, he's still mad at me though. Open. Oh, we got that one still mad at us too. Come on, Big Daddy, follow me. Big Daddy's never used a health station, so. Gotta hope there's not a lot of assholes in our.
You shall know I am the Lord!
Hoping get proximity mines over here. Something is shooting at stuff here. Gotta get an action shot with all of them. That might bump us up. Oh, we didn't have to use our things. Question is, did they both have a little sister? All right.
You saved me.
Need him to get a sister out. Can make it up. As we can out of this.
Hurry, Mr. B.
Sure, there's another one up here too. We... We'll try this one. If he doesn't get a little sister though, we won't mess with that. Oh, he's getting a little sister. Fuck. We might get an extra sister. That does happen sometimes. Come on. That's 3 little sisters. That's all that were on this level, supposedly. Sometimes you can get a bonus one if
Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
we'll have to see if that one's still down here. Come on. Come on. Yo, you want to follow me. Come on. On! Shit, we're out of help. Come on, walk into it, walk into it. Come on! No, you want to chase me up these stairs. Let's go. Come on, you're right there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seen me. You want to chase me. Come on. Might not get an extra sister. Definitely got an extra one. Okay. That's alright, we'll get out of here now. It's like a Big Daddy slaughterhouse here. I kind of feel bad. Okay, we're gonna look real quick. Let's see. Another plasmid spot. Wanted to get another one for the tonics, though. That would be better. Let's go ahead and get another plasmid slot. Air blast. Swear to God, my own rocket thing here is doing more damage to me. Thought she was down here, but I guess not. Oh, well. Oh, our rockets finally. Okay, so. This is why I said we were only going to probably get this area done today, because, yeah, it's already been 2 hours.
You got something from me and my crew? Or are you just looking to get criticized? You sit here a spell. I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware in the light.
Before you head into the fisheries, a word to the wise. Old PG seems about as straight as a
Okay.
Nobody walks into my swampy terrier night. Put your weapons in the wall, then I'll let you in.
My favorite accident. Oh, ooh. We need to get these unlocked so that we can start using them.
If that's his price, you're gonna have to pay it. But he can't very well take your plasmas away now, can he?
So we have to put away all of our guns to enter this area. This obviously not a trap at all. This is gonna be on 100% on the up and up. This guy's gonna welcome us in with tea and crumpets. I promise you. So Peach is betraying us, obviously. I mean, who didn't see that coming? Gonna try to kill us. I'm hacking though, so it'll be a second. Why can't I hack this? Right. Try to get as many of these bots as I can. Oh, is there another one? I don't think I can get more than two. Oh, fuck. Too busy focusing. Alright. We revived at the Vita Chamber. Our first death. Let us out here. that's right. There's that thing back there. Come on. There we go. Gonna auto hack it. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure there's a safe that I want to save that for, but this is not this art of a fight.
I know what you're up to.
The submarine bay was only used by smugglers and thieves. More than likely, the entrance will be hidden. Better to keep the coppers off the scent.
Alright, there we go. That gave us all of our weapons. I said, that fight really normally isn't that hard. I don't know why. Wasn't doing well. I wasn't going to attack my machine, but he flew right in the way.
Find him. Stage monster, I see you.
Alright, so should be clear sailing down to bottom area now. Okay, so this is the power to the people machines. You want to make sure you find them from this point on to upgrade things. You can only upgrade guns. You can't upgrade your wrench to like be better wrenchy. But I can't increase my shotgun, so it now has accelerated damage. Very steampunky style. That is a meaty shotgun. Pretty good. If I can get him done, I think that'll... I think we finished them off now. Get back. Bunch of blood. Ah, this is why I usually save that auto hack. Okay, here's a diary.
Fontaine's putting the screws on us and double. He's squeezing us out of 80 points of our cut with the threat of turning us into Ryan if we don't play ball. Son of a bitch. Sammy G comes and tells me he's thinking of going to the constable. And the next day, Sammy G was found in a sack in a salt pond. We got no choice here. We stay on Fontaine's crew and we're gonna catch the gallows. We take powder. And we end up like Sammy G. Oh, there's gotta be another way.
Fontaine basically told these guys, bend over, I'm taking all the money, and you guys are gonna deal with it. They did not like that. Ah, cool. Auto hacked. Alright. So this is the last area of this. This is the last section of this area. Let's put it that way. So. And, normally I read out to people. We will not be reading out today. Instead, there is a special little thing I got put up for you guys. Alright, so this is Smuggler's Hideout. So we'll finish out this section here, because it's actually a pretty brief section. Doesn't actually... Okay. Please stay after this for a few minutes. Watch something. Flashbacks of our family. So, there are no little sisters in this area, because like I said, this is actually a really brief thing, and that's why we're going to knock it out. If you hadn't got your weapons already, you can get them there. Which, the first time I played, I didn't get my weapons until I came here, because I didn't know. We actually find one more of these. Well, I'll just do it. Yes.
Fontaine's putting the screws on us, and double. He's squeezing us out of 80 points of our cut with the threat of turning us into Ryan if we don't play ball.
Hit the switch up there in the control booth and let me in. I think it's time to shake hands and get acquainted.
There's the white kid, and that's...
You've had your fun, but enough is enough. If you press that button, you'll learn what it means to truly be my enemy.
Go about this ways. Like I said, there are no big daddies in this one. There are cameras and stuff. But why don't we first, before we pull that lever, let's go see what we got. We got a chamber, so we'll respawn. Definitely got some explosive tanks. Ooh, got something we can hack. Logs from it.
Spent the morning jawing with that Kraut scientist. She's damaged goods, alright. Just like all those chumps they scraped out of them prison camps. But she's no crackpot. She's gonna make me the kind of scratch that'll have Ryan look like he's running a paper route. She just needs some supplies to get the ball rolling and a friend to watch her back.
Alright, so that's our first introduction to Frank Fontaine. Oh, from various stations, he was like a mob leader. Dick.
Can you hear me family in the sub? Are they making any noise at all?
Oh, windows are blacked out. Can't do anything with that. Alright, so really don't have much we can do here. Okay. Shit. Alright, so we really can't do any landmine prep. We have a lot of explosives, though. Oh, wait, what? What?
So, Mark, if only your friend could look up and see. Maybe. If only you would do something, anything. Except just stand here and watch him walk. They're everywhere! I can't hold them! Got to fall back! Get me family out and we'll regroup as soon as we can!
Okay. Like how he could shoot through that railing, but I couldn't.
You think you can trick me? Don't make me sorry that it needs to be. Run! Run!
So many assholes. Pretty sure that's gonna pull up here in a second, so we'll just stand back. Or, you know, we could do this. Ow. I had to throw it over the railing, but
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's two ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, or eliminate it. Get out! Get out and get to Arcadia! Jesus Christ!
ow. And just
The Irish pork pie offered me a deal. I flip him Fontaine and I walk out of here. That simple. How do I know that fat fuck isn't Fontaine's guy? How do I know they're not all Fontaine's guy? Fontaine's got Adam, and everybody wants it. Ryan's got a whole lot of talk and a nice suit. Even down here, any idiot can see which way the wind is blowing.
Alright, so that's the end of these two areas. we're heading up to the next section, which is Arcadia. So that'll be tomorrow. Save here, and like I said, we are not rating out. I do recommend, Alfredo is on, Sandy is on, Phoebe is on. That's just the top ones I can see. So many streamers on right now. So please, after our stream, if you feel like going to go see, please do. I ask that you do stay for a moment. Arcadia is a really cool place. It'll take us through tomorrow. So yeah, I hope you will stay for about 2 minutes, okay? As I told you all yesterday, one of my cats was not well, and he did pass over. I had this cat when we first got together. Boss at the time got me this kitten. First kitten I ever met that didn't care about being in a car. Rode on my dash and was always a little special. Loved turkey bacon. Repeat turkey bacon from. He's a little special. He'd walk off shelves. He would just keep walking. He may have had, seizures and stuff. Had some health problems all through his life. So buried him last. Almost didn't stream today because I've had him 11 years. Longer than some of the people. As we leave today, guys, I'll take a moment of silence. Well, tomorrow, thank you. Leave this up here.